Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Looks like we may be good. Not 100% sure. Bear with me for a second. Subscribers only. Monetization, of course. Let's get it going. All right. So we got 19 people here. It's what it's showing right now. 19 people, 6 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like button. As soon as you get in here, it does help out quite a bit. Hello everyone. Amazing burns yesterday. Yeah, there were some really good burns. It's showing that there's some different ways to burn coins, and I like it. I don't know if all of them are legit, but I do like the fact that coins were burned no matter what. Um, Obviously, don't want anybody to have any issues, but to tell you the truth, when you look at let's say any other project that's out there, and when you look at all these projects that take let's say $20 from a person and they'll burn off 10% of the profits. Let's say if they it's $20 for a t-shirt, right? You sell a t-shirt to somebody, they end up getting a t-shirt, and the person most likely didn't want the t-shirt, they just wanted to help the burns, because you can get any type of Shiba Inu t-shirt anywhere, um, but they take 10% of that and they end up burning it off. That's obviously not better than what we can do here, right? Um, that's literally combining everybody's money when it comes to an investment, and hopefully that investment can grow in value, right? Your $100 or $20 that you put in there can grow in value, and you can burn off a massive amount of that. You'd burn off like 13% or burn off 15% or 10%, right? Um, but then as more comes in and people end up gaining, reflections or gaining in price value, you see more transactions that are done, which means that more gets burned off with every transaction that's done. I feel like that's a better method, and people just aren't understanding that. Um, I don't know if anybody saw, but I ended up getting into like kind of going down a rabbit hole of just conversations that were going on Twitter. You must make things ready before you get online. So yeah, I do. I do make things already, but I have to since I log into two different YouTube streams, it's tough to do that because I have to log out of the one YouTube stream or the one account and then log into it, because if I log into it too early, then I will have to do the same thing for the other account. So no matter what, there's always one account I have to um, make sure that is ready, or try and figure out how to get ready beforehand, because I can't get monetization on automatically. I can't get uh what's it called, subscribers only on automatically if I'm not logged into that account. I understand what you mean. Usually, if I schedule a stream, a scheduled stream is usually okay. I heard they're trying to get AMC down to $6. I would buy a ton, and tons and tons of shares. I would too. $6? Yes. I need to gear up and get ready for that, because if they can get AMC down to $6, I haven't logged in yet. We can get AMC down to $6. I'll be insanely happy. So happy. I mean, right now it's up, 2%. It's back up to 13, almost $14. But yeah, I would love to see that down at those levels. It gives people a second chance, at what it was, and I think a stronger chance at how much they're actually shorting from then until now. Good morning. Liking the video. Thank you. Thank you. Are the indexes ever going to recover? I'm not sure. I think they will recover. It's just I'm not sure when. You're always going to see the markets find a way to recover. Um, and it may take a very, very long time, right? You might see an absolute crash of everything. Maybe I should install it. I feel like it might change things though. Sure, why not? No audio on the Let It Burn channel? Is there audio now? Do you hear something? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys for even. Yeah, so I'm sorry about that on the Let It Burn channel. It was off. Or the mic wasn't attached. So, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. What are you buying when the market crashes? If the market crashes, like if all markets crash, I'm probably going to focus heavy on crypto like I've been doing because it creates more and more buying opportunities. But if the stock market crashes, I really only have my eyes set on things that I'm basically already holding. When it comes to AMC, it comes to GME, it comes to, I would love to make a move into Tesla. I'll tell you that because Tesla is down to 700s, and if it gets down to 600s, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make a move because that's a solid point to invest into around those 700 to 600 marks. It looks like it really bounces off of the 200 EMA, but since this crash has happened, or this decrease has happened from 1,200 down to 700, it's been pretty interesting. It fell below that 200 EMA, did not bounce off that 200 EMA, and shows some really strong some strength up here. So I'm definitely gonna make that move for 600 and wait for that to run. Why you don't partner up with Vault Inu? So I don't partner up with many coins. I try to only partner up with a couple, and hit the ground running. And then once that does take off and they end up having whatever growth they can have and all of that stuff, then that's where I decide to move into another coin where I don't have to really put too much attention into, let's say, a Zelda Inu or a Shiba Burn, right? I hope that they can do something after the fact. They can obviously grow themselves after they get like influencers and creators and all of that. That's really what I look for there. I don't want to sit here and push 17 different coins. I'm not that type of person. I try and do a thorough check into a coin and see everything that I can see. Granted, you cannot see everything. There's always something that can fly under your radar, and it's great to be able to have people out there that do see a certain thing and they're like, hey, this looks weird. And I'm like, all right, well, let me check into it. I check into it and, get an explanation and all of that stuff. And we can always ask the questions during AMAs whenever we do have them, for, a Zelda Inu or a Shiba Burn. But when it comes to Vault Inu, I have Vault Inu. I am not a massive partner with Vault Inu. I saw some people that are partners with Vault Inu, and I don't know. I'm just not going to just push out a coin, and they haven't asked me, but I haven't, one, looked into them deeply, and two, I just feel like I would be pushing too many coins. Um, I want to make sure I have a very tight group. I can hear on YouTube. Okay, great. Thank you for letting me know. In your opinion, with Shiba, uh, will we gain or lose a zero this year? I think we will lose a zero this year. We would definitely lose a zero. We will not gain a zero. There's too many holders, too many pieces to the puzzle, too many pieces that they're adding to the ecosystem. And I understand the ecosystem really doesn't affect Shiba right now. And if we're going to have what Shibarium launch and all of these potential burn methods that are happening with the Shiba devs, or the Shiba ecosystem would be really, really good. And it would obviously benefit in losing a zero, because you would end up decreasing the supply as well as increasing the popularity, increasing the amount of people that are getting into it. So yes, I do think we will lose a zero, not gain a zero. We will lose a zero. And that will give us about a $50 billion market cap at these current supplies. But as the supply continues to decrease, as we have all of these massive burn methods like a Shiba burn, or even some of the other coins that are created, we saw 700 million burn in one day, and we have planned, I believe it's $100,000 that's supposed to go towards burning this month for Shiba burn, which is insane. On the 22nd, it'll be about 5%. I believe it's probably going to be somewhere around 250 to 300 million coins that will be burned off at that point. And then there's, more coins that will be burned off beforehand on the 17th. So in 2 days, I don't know how they plan on doing it, if they're going to do their own, YouTube video or something like that. But I can always, stream whatever and just let you guys know what is happening, because obviously you want to make a spectacle out of it. If you can, Matt got your hair did. I didn't. All I did was just pick it out a little bit. But yeah, I think you want to make something big out of it, especially if you're burning, 4 billion, because from what I've seen, $100,000 right now, Let me see if I can bring up Excel. I mean, it should be close to uh it should be close to 5 billion actually. Yeah, 100. I don't think that's $100,000. That's $1 million. Divided by 0.0000. What is it? 2150. Yeah, so $100,000 right now is 4.6 billion. 4.6 billion coins. Now I hope that our channel, the Let It Burn channel on the 22nd, can burn off another 1 billion. But seeing what they can do, it's obviously great to be able to support something like that. So I'm really excited to see that happen and see how much of an impact that will make. And also, I mean, to show some people, hey, you know what? They are legit. They've been doing nothing but good things. So what do you have to say for yourself now? And they're gonna be like, oh, well, you know what? I've seen a ton of people that have been from the community that really talks down to Shiba Burn, that have said, oh, that's just a drop in the bucket. Well, you're claiming that all of the burn methods now are easy, or the best methods that we could find, and that it's okay to have these burn methods burning 1 billion a month, and it's going to take us 100, 200, 1,000 years in order to get to where we want to get to. So all of us will be dead. Our children will be dead. Our children's children will be dead. Everybody will be dead by the time Shib ends up making a move. So obviously we need something that's a lot bigger, that's going to burn off a lot more. And I mean, I think that's my opinion, but yeah, no, I was doing quick math. That's why I didn't have the background up. I still didn't decide to do that yet, but I am gonna um, open it up and show you guys my Twitter. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, definitely do that. Channel burning the Shiba Inu. What? What? What fund type you mean? Hey Matt, what do you think about doing a GoFund to burn SHIB? Is that even possible? So yeah, you can do a GoFundMe to burn SHIB. The issue is that you're asking people to spend their money. I really don't. The only way that I would ask people, hey, let's spend money on burning Shiba Inu, is during these burn parties. So if I create a burn party, I would say, hey, let's do this. Let's burn SHIB because it creates an impact and creates a wave where people start to notice the channel, which makes you get more members and more ad revenue. And that's the only reason, is because you're bringing in more people, right? It's not about burning off the coins per se, because it literally is a drop in the bucket compared to everything. If we can burn off 1 billion, that's always great. But obviously, we need to burn off billions daily in order to see that happen. But right now, the most that we've burned off in a day was like 700 million. So if we burn off, 1 billion, 2 billion, it obviously creates an impact. And that's the only reason why I say that that first burn party, or any burn party that you want to be a part of, it's always great to be able to have some sort of uh, burn aspect to it from the community as well. I don't know what just happened there. My power almost went off. Am I still live? Uh-oh. What in the world just happened? Am I still live? Please tell me that I'm still live. Something just happened. Uh, the heck is going on? Verify it's you. What do you mean verify it's me? I know it's me. What are you talking about? I'll do this. Why didn't they ask me to do this when I first logged in? What the hell's their problem? No, it definitely ain't Matt. Uh, Are you still there? I think I'm here. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. I appreciate that. I didn't say thank you. Um, Amazing to see a nickel short squeeze yesterday. Commodities are on fire. Hopefully, silver and gold start moving. I haven't taken a look at it, but that's great. Good morning, everybody. Good evening. Matt, are you invested in Soul Glow? No, you ain't got the background. Oh yeah. Should I keep holding SHIB, Matt? I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You should, you don't need to take what I say as advice. I'm holding SHIB, so I'm not saying that you have to copy what I'm doing. Um, but I'm holding SHIB. I'm going to continue to hold SHIB. I'm going to continue to buy Shiba Inu, because right now at these low prices, I mean, I consider it definitely a steal, and even at lower prices, I consider a steal. So I will buy more, and then I will buy more, and then I will buy more, and guess what? I will buy more. So, uh, Everyone will be dead. Yeah, exactly. I bought 22% of gold miner. Live, bro, you're live. Yes, no, you're live. Okay, perfect. You are live. I hear you. Where did you go? Yes. Okay, you're not live. Okay. Yep. I have a computer glitches like that all the time. Probably a window issue. Yeah, it seems like it. I'm glad it is, and it's not an internet issue because then I'd have to go out and get that. The mushrooms, dude. What are you talking about? Hackers? Definitely a Matt. Someone's hacking. Don't verify it's you. It's not coming from my email. Trust me. I realize what that could be. When people say, "Hey, like the MetaMask emails," it's like verify that it's you. You try and verify that it's you. They're sending you an email, and they scam you out of your password, and they take all your stuff. Who's this guy hanging out in Matt's house? I don't know. It's just the exterminator guy. Shiba Burn token is a no-brainer. It's literally like shooting two birds with one stone. Invest in a token, and your other token benefits from it. It's at the same time. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like shooting two birds with one stone, um, because I don't know if you're shooting any birds with a stone. Do you call that shooting if you throw it? I don't know, but yes, I know exactly what you mean. It makes sense if you're trying to burn off coins, right? If you have a coin that you can potentially gain in value, right? So you can gain in value with Shiba Burn, where the price of it goes up as people buy into it, just like a regular coin. You can gain reflections with the position. They have a staking method that's coming on, right? You have so many different benefits that you can get with a coin. I feel as though it could be something that could be big, right? And if it's not, it's an investment, right? It's speculative. It could happen. It could be something that's huge. But the point is that you can find a way to gain at least something back. Everything about them seems like they are legit. Everything that they did in the past seems like they are legit. Everything that I looked into seems legit. Everything that I talked to them about, they are open, they are transparent. They had 3 AMAs to go over everything and gave clear answers. And then there were a couple of people that were like, they didn't give clear answers. And I was like, yes, they did. There's some times to where, yes, they have multiple things that you want to talk about during that question, right? You're asking 17 questions in one question. So you have to answer all of it in like a complete run on sentence. And they end up answering it. And the simple answer as to what is this coin about, or what does this coin do, or what is the coin's purpose, is to burn off Shiba Inu coin while giving everybody something to invest in, rather than you putting your $100 and spending it on a t-shirt that you didn't want, or spending it on coffee that, yes, you're going to drink coffee anyways, that's great, but 10% is going off to Shiba Burn, right, or to burn off Shiba. um, that's not putting everything there. You're spending the money is gone, you're spending it on an item. That's $100 that you already had your coffee that you wanted to drink. You loved that coffee, but you decided now you wanted to buy Shiba coffee, which may be, I don't know how much it's cost, and I'm not clowning on them or anything, because they do a great job. If the coffee cost less, then that's great as well. But it may cost more than the coffee that you get, right? And you're spending a little bit of an upcharge in order to burn off Shiba. Why not just burn off the Shiba yourself? You know what I mean? But then when it comes to something like this, that's an investment. You're investing in the position to get reflections, right? To get a gain, especially in something that's brand new. You're in at the ground floor, just like you would if you got into Shiba Inu in the beginning, right? So you're getting in at the ground floor, and you're going to see that growth within the position, and you're also going to have a possibility to stake your position that you have and gain an APY, which would be amazing. So while you're gaining all of that investment is also burning off Shiba Inu at a massive scale, right? A scale to where they can burn 1 billion a day, 4 billion a day, 100 billion a day, right? So obviously it's a better method, in my opinion, than anything that's out there right now. Besides, if the Shiba devs decide to you know add a burn rate, which they are adding something to their platform, to their ecosystem, which is great. So um, I think that it's a good token when you have all of these different um, ways to earn or at least build your investment, as well as um, burn off Shiba Inu. I think it's better than any of the, because there are other burn coins that are out there, the ones that burned off 700 million just recently, and there are other burn coins out there, but I don't think they're doing all of the things that Shiba Burn is doing. You know, and people will say, "Oh, yeah, money changed you." Understand that I'm getting paid nothing basically for this, right? Uh, if I decided to invest into it, I would get more coins than what I have. So obviously, a wallet can't hold more than 1%, so you can't really benefit too much out of it. You can't really say, "Oh, I'm getting 2% of the overall supply," for talking about this. No, that's not the case. Right? I reached out to them and said, "This looks like an amazing opportunity. Let's talk about this. Let me get all the details." And we did. And you know what? It looks really, really good compared to everything else that's out there right now. So yeah, 2% reflections, 5% buyback, 3% liquidity, 3% from marketing. So they're not. There's other coins that are not doing anything from. Uh, yeah, there are other coins that are not doing anything from what they have here, from the percentage that they're taking. They may take 15%, but then they're burning 10%, but that then not basically taking the information. Sorry, I'm just trying to read all this. Yeah, they're basically the other coins that I was looking at. I don't want to talk about them too much, but the other coins that I was looking at, they have 15% and they're giving 10% to the burn, and then 5% is going to marketing. So they're not really elevating the coin at all, in my opinion. Where can you buy Shiba Burn token? So you can buy it on their website. You have to buy it on Uniswap. So if you go to their website and you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see right here, buy Shiba Burn, buy Shiba Burn. You just click in here and you can buy it on Uniswap. And I don't think the fees are that high right now. They're actually lower, because at one point I did see that um, they were like $45, and that's high. I guess I can't log in there, and that's high. So, oh, I think I need to sneeze. Not working. I swear I need to sneeze. It's not going away. Come on. There we go. That's it. All right. So let's see. Let me attach my network. So yeah, here we go. Basically, you can just add your Ethereum, whatever Ethereum you have, and then buy some coins. You can buy whatever coins you want, and you could see how much your amount is worth. Like I ended up buying some SHIB burn, um, buying some extra, and I plan on buying more because one, it helps with the transactions, and two, it could also be a massive investment, right? So, um, I'm gonna add some to my MetaMask and buy some more. But let's see how much my SHIB burn is actually valued at. It probably hasn't changed. It's probably like $600 or so. But let's change this to USDT and see all the SHIB burn that I have and what it is valued at. Right now, it's valued at $464. So it's not something that's valued at a lot at all, right? I look at it and what I bought of it, you know, this is nothing. So to think that money changes somebody, $400, I can take $400 and buy something myself. That's not something that was the case. I believe in this coin because I believe it can push Shiba Inu to the next level. That's the reason why. It's not because they paid me anything. That's not the case. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. You look and sound like Matt. I got 332K SHIB from staking yesterday. That's phenomenal. 332K SHIB from staking yesterday. That's amazing. How much SHIB do you have? You probably have like a billion, because I get like 20, or I get 11,000. So that means you must have like 3 billion or something. It's Dogelon, he's after you. You just invested in crypto. I did invest in crypto. I got 3 nodes for around $600. Now just collecting daily. Yeah, exactly. Um, I think I don't know what the crow nodes are going to be. I don't know what crow nodes are going to be as a whole. So if I look into crow nodes, I don't know what it's going to be as a whole, but I can tell you that I have 3 crow nodes as well. Let's go back to the Kronos network. And right now I'm just collecting. I understand that the price is going lower, but you're getting about 0.5 per day. And they still take the 10%. So technically, you're really, per node that you have, you're really only getting 0.45, right? Because they're taking 10% of your position there. So you're really only getting 0.45, and they're taking 1.5, not 1.5, point something. They're taking 0.15, 0.15 as 10% after you claim it. But yeah, I think it's still good. You're still getting 2% or 2.5%. Even if they did decrease, it still would be great to be able to have 1% daily. I'll take it. It'll take a while to get to where I want to get to, because right now I invested $2,100 into Crow nodes, but now I have gained 500. You never know what Crow nodes is going to be, right? The Crow node price can go up to $50 again. It can go up to $40. It can go up to $90 or $100. There's only 1 million coins that are out there, so it can still go up to a high point. The issue is that, will it, if they still have to pay out all these nodes and people are just taking CRN and they're not compounding it, right? Because compounding it is where you get a lot of your value from, but it all depends on what people do, right? If people decide that they're going to compound it, and then you can end up gaining more out of it, right? But if they don't compound it, like say if I went and compounded it, that would benefit everybody. If I went and compounded everything that I have, it would benefit every single person. And if other people did the same, it would benefit us all as well. Then when it comes to the point to where we cash out our CRN because we have 100 nodes, then you start realizing, okay, can I gain this consistently? But the people that already have 100 nodes are already gaining a massive amount, and they are just cashing out their CRN, which is not good for the overall project, because basically you're turning your CRN and you're selling it for CRO or whatever you wanted. Again, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, definitely follow me on Twitter. I posted a picture of my dog. This is my dog. This is Emmy. So she was just by my feet asking for belly scratches. So had to give her some. But she knows something you don't know. You want to follow me on Twitter? Definitely follow me on Twitter. Also, if you want to give Shiba Burn a follow them as well. Let's check out my Coinbase account. See where we are. Still hovering around the same $19,000. Still waiting for Harvest Finance to make that move. Obviously, the crypto markets, or the markets in general, are not looking positive. As well as Krill at 62 cents. I'm kind of just waiting. If that does continue to drop, I'm going to buy more, because 50 cents, I think it's a steal. And if I can keep loading up the boat on Krill, I think we'll have something big there. So I would love to get another 5,000 and hold 10,000 Krill and then leave it at that. But then if I can hold more, I would love to hold more. If I can get back down to 30 cents per coin, yeah, it's a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. Gitcoin at $5.21. You have Compound at $100. Loopring at 68 cents. Litecoin at 104. So there's a lot of things that are not at the levels that they should be at. And eventually, when you see a run, whew, it's gonna be great. So I see AMC bought 22% of a mining company. Really? Good morning, fam. Good morning. Good morning, champ. What up, yo? Everything is good here. Let's see. Where do I buy Shiba Burn coin? You can buy it on their web. So you can buy it on their website. So if you go to shibaburn.info, you can buy it there. Just click here and you can buy it. Let's see how many people are holding Shiba Burn. You have 433. You have more transactions, more transfers that are going through. The more transfers means the more that we're burning. The more people that are coming on and seeing what they can do, the more transfers that we have, which means the more that we burn off. And the higher the investment can be. Like right now, I'm gaining reflections every single day. You would be getting in at the ground floor right here. I would love to buy more, and I think, like I said, I am going to buy more just to hold, a lot into it, and money that I'm of my own money that I'm putting in there. So it's not something where I'm just being, given something. And I continue to put my money in there because I continue to believe in it and continue to do transactions. Keep your eyes on Mullen. Yeah, I don't know what Mullen's doing. I think it was going pretty crazy yesterday. It's down about 6% today. Yeah, it's down about 6% today. You can see SOS is down 2%. Coin is down about 0.4%. ZOM is slightly up. It's basically flat though. So a lot of things are not really making positive moves. Good thing is AMC is looking okay, right? Not great, but okay. GME is up 4.8%. That's pretty good. From where it closed at $78. I mean, that's a very low point. Somebody said that the GME at $40 again would be insane. I think it would be a really good buy. At those levels, I'm definitely happy to see what that could be. Come on, man. I can't even see what's going on in the Let It Burn channel. Let's see. I have to log out. See, this is the problem, is that when you stream on two different things, you can only log into one thing at a time. I posted like 3 videos yesterday on the Let It Burn channel. It should be pretty good revenue day. And then plus the 24-hour live stream, which has been getting a lot of traction lately. It's really, really good. Let's see. Go live here. All right, there we go. We got 60 viewers right now and 60 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like button as soon as you can. I am live. Is this live? Yes, I am live. People keep talking about 1 cent Shiba is annoying. Let's just get back to the all-time high. That's true, but you need to. The point is that when you set a certain level, people will likely sell before that level. So if you get back to the all-time high, you're going to see a massive pullback if people just push the all-time high. This is why it makes sense for you to push past it and worry about where the growth could be in the future. Because if you worry about where the growth could be right now, where it's going to get to just to the all-time high, people will sell very hard at that level. Because think about it. You push that, oh, this can get back to that level, 0.008 can get back to losing a zero. If everybody focuses on losing a zero, as soon as it loses a zero or gets close to losing a zero, that's where you will see it drop. That's the same thing that happened before, right? And yes, a lot of the reason why it did drop was because they added on that supply, and adding on that supply really did start to pull it back, and the crypto market wasn't really running after that date. But if you don't look past this point, people are going to sell at that point. And um, yeah, I know what you mean. Then we could talk about it going higher. But again, if you talk about it just going to um, 0.001 or 0.0008, then people are going to sell at 0.0008 very hard, might I add. They're going to look at that as an opportunity to where it's not going to get past that level, and then they're going to sell. So I always, you always got to find a way to make people believe that it can go a lot higher, and it does have a ability to go a lot higher. That's why I push past it and always talk about it losing a zero. And I do talk about 1 cent quite a bit because I think it can get to 1 cent. It's just showing people that while you have it, don't sell everything. And it's not necessarily telling people don't sell everything, but it's implying it. It's like if you have a position here, it makes sense if you find a way to hold on to some versus, letting go of what you have there. I just needed to get to 0.009. Yeah, I know what you mean. You needed to get to 0.0009, and that's millions for you. Well, that's good. God, man. I don't know what's going on. I feel congested. That's not a good thing. It means sickness is coming up. And the funny thing is, this is on my shirt. So no matter if I turn my head, you can still hear everything, and the sound floor is up. So I don't know why. you know, Matt, watch out for spiders. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Like in come on, man. It really felt like there was a spider on my leg, and it was the cord for the mic. The mic was going over here, and it just rolled down my leg really slow, and then like dropped. And I was like, that feels like a spider. That feels like a spider. And the funny thing is, I have seen some really big spiders right around this area. So, and I've um, freed them. Let's say I freed them. That's what I did for my spider enthusiasts. Morning, Matt. Why are people feeling that AMC could squeeze into the thousands and GME max is like 500? I still think GME can make moves into the thousands. The issue is that a lot of people like to go to the lower priced, investment, and the fact that it looks like AMC is being heavily shorted behind the scenes. I don't think GME, in my opinion, I don't think GME is being attacked that much, even though they are being attacked a lot. It's not as much as what AMC is being attacked. I think they both can squeeze quite a bit. But I do think AMC has a lot more potential in how much they have been pushing them down and everything that we're looking into. Granted, I've really only been looking into detail about AMC, so I haven't really dove in to everything that GME has to offer. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's definitely tough to see that. But either way, I think that GME should have only gotten to $1,000 when it had that initial squeeze before they decided to restrict trading. And then it also made the squeeze stronger by adding people onto it. And why people think AMC is going to be big is because of the amount of people, according to Adam Aaron, the amount of people that are holding the position. Very congested. I don't know what's going on. They should limit the max nodes by date. Uh, 1 month, 50K nodes per wallet. Second month, 75K nodes. After 3+ months, 100K max nodes to keep people buying and compounding. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, I think there's only, I don't know what we're talking about by 50K because they only offer 100 nodes. It's a max 100 nodes. I think that would be a good idea to limit the amount of nodes that people can uh, buy, but still have them compounding into it. The issue that you deal with nodes is if you don't have people buying into it, people adding into the nodes, then and creating new nodes, then them paying out nodes is basically like them paying out what they have in reserve. So let's say you put money into a bank account. You put $20 into a bank account, right? You expect other people to throw more dollars into that bank account every day, right? So somebody puts $5 into it, you now have 25, but you're paying out $2 to say another person. Well, now that money that's coming in decides to stop coming in, but you're still paying out that $2 because they have the nodes. The idea of the project is that you're going to get paid out those $2. Well, what are they going to do? Well, we have to cut the reward, so we're going to give you out $1. So then they give you out $1. It keeps it sustainable for a while until that $5 comes back. Now they're giving you $1 for 10 days. This person decides to give you $5 again. And you're like, okay, this is it's not sustainable because they're giving me $5 for 10 days and I'm handing out $1. So how about I cut that reward again? So you cut it again by 50%, and now you're at 50 cents. And they're still giving you that reward, but then it starts to come in even slower. So that's the issue, is that these nodes that you have here, you're always going to get paid out something as long as the project exists. So if people are not buying into that project, you're not getting anything out of it, or you're getting less out of it. So that's the issue, is that you need an inflow of people in order to have an outflow of cash. Does that make sense? Because they're always going to be paying out all of these nodes that they do have here. These, I keep changing it. Maybe not. These 147,000 nodes that are created, right? They're always paying out that 0.5 per node that they do have. And even though, it costs 20 to get in the door, they're paying you out 0.5. So basically, everybody that buys in with 20 nodes, you're going to get what you want. You're going to get your investment back. If you buy into one node and you have 20 nodes, you're going to get your investment back as long as the price stays the same in about 20 days, right? And not even that, because it's 0.5. So you're going to get it back in 40 days. And then they also take 10%. So it's probably going to be a little bit longer. So that's really what you need to look at there. Somebody sent a super chat. Thank you, Dwight, for that super sticker. I appreciate that. $10. That means the world to me. It shows that you support my business in a big way. I really appreciate that a lot. We got 141 people here, guys. If you can hit the like button, it does help out. We also have a 24-hour live stream going on the Let It Burn channel, to where we burn off all of the revenue, or all of the profits, I guess. Gonna burn half. That's gonna take like 30 years. It's gonna take a while, but I think with more burn methods, we will see a massive amount that will be burned. I think 5 years we can do in December. Like it was 2 to 3 burn projects, and now maybe 20, and all of them are growing all the time. Yeah, exactly. I would agree with you. However, in 2 weeks you start developing breathing issues. It was for now, take hot tea. And so I've had breathing issues either way. Running on the treadmill, I feel like I'm out of breath really, really quick, but it's not COVID related. Shiba themselves are working on burn portals, so that could be big. Yes, it could be big. Absolutely. So Shiba themselves having a burn portal, which we don't know how much that will implement burns, because I know for a fact that some of the devs do not like burns. So if some of the devs do not like burns, they're not going to want to push this burn as heavy as we think they're going to push it, right? We think that it's going to be a 1% per transaction, but it's a burn portal. Whatever goes through that portal will be burned. We don't know how much activity will actually go through that portal, and we have to, kind of understand how much is going to go through it. Now, if it's 5%, it could be a bigger impact. We don't really know yet. And if people are using, Shibarium in order to burn off, right? We just need to be able to figure out how the burns are going to be implemented, which we have no detail. We just know that they're coming. And while those are here, I think we still need to support every burn project that's out there because of the fact that you don't know how much that plus this will impact the burn. Now, if it's something to where we know it's going to be a massive impact and this does nothing, like if this does nothing or a drop in the bucket, we will give Shiba Inu away to people. We will take the money and buy Shiba Inu to give it to people. So instead of it being a burn channel, it will be a giveaway channel, a Shiba Inu giveaway channel, which sounds scamish in any way, but I don't need the money there. So if we can take whatever the profit is, we're going to give it to you guys and do that. I mean, or we can change it to from a let it burn channel from Shiba Inu to a let it burn channel to CRO. I don't know, but we'll see how things get implemented there and how things get implemented here. Because if we have a coin that's already burning off, let's say billions per day, and then we have Shiba Inu devs that are burning off billions a day, what's the point of even adding that little drop in the bucket? I would love to be able to give you guys something or provide another burn method for another project. So wait, is it possible to make SHIB by farm with low cost? Um, like by farm coin? By the way, guys, I'm close to getting qualified for monetization. So once I do, I will begin accumulating revenue to burn. So if you guys want to help the SHIB army, watch my videos. I mean, you could ask me if you wanted to pitch that on there, but right now it's hidden. I don't know who you are. Let me see. You said you liked the video and subbed and saved this video to my playlist. So I don't know who you are. So I have to look you up. I can't even type your name in there. Thank you for that super chat. Thanks for all you do, Matt. We need more Matts. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I can't even look you up because I don't know how to look up those letters. They should limit the max. Oh, I read that. Dwight spending some of that office money. Hit the like button, guys. Yes, hit the like button. What up, Apple? Apple C, good morning. No, I haven't talked about HYMC. I haven't seen too much there. I haven't looked into the stock market information in a while. That's my bad because there's been a lot of things that are happening here. In the crypto market, at least crypto space. So I've heard someone say something about it, about them partnering up with a mining company, and it's probably because they're looking to create their own coin, right? And I don't know what type of mining company it is actually. Come on. Overview. See what this is all about. Announces a 56 million equity investment from an AMC Entertainment. Okay. Starting to get congested, man. Couldn't be more pleased to announce a transfer investment in the future of Highcroft. Highcroft? AMC Entertainment, which has proven its ability to address liquidity challenges and raise capital to optimize the value of significant underlying assets. Collectively, their investment dramatically improves liquidity position and provides years of financial runway. Additionally, their confidence underscores the world-class nature. Okay, I don't care. AMC AMC will both will each invest 27.9 million in cash in exchange for 23.4 million units, with each unit consisting of one common share of Highcroft and one common share purchase warrant. Units are priced at okay. I mean that's definitely good news. I want to see how obviously that does affect it. I haven't looked into the price today. Let's type it in. I know AMC is moving in a positive direction, 2.8%. So seeing that up, that's good news. And also seeing Highcroft up 100% in the pre-market is absolutely insane. So up to, it's definitely running. Going from 80% up to 100%, making some huge moves today. A huge announcement for HYMC. Houston, we've got a problem over here. Got to overtake the other Matthew Perry from Friends because that guy is still on top of search. Really? I thought I would be on top by now. For YouTube, they started to push creators more than videos. So I thought I would be on top. Michael, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that a lot. Again, you guys are supporting, my channel, the growth of my channel. Yeah, I appreciate that. Not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. What will happen if Shiba burn token daily volume goes to 500 million? How many Shiba will burn? So that's tough to get to 500 million. I'll tell you that, because if you look at Shiba right now, it's at 700 million. And we need, in order to see 500 million, you would need to see it be probably one of the most popular coins and be on a lot of exchanges. Right now, it's only on Uniswap. And I don't know as to when their plans are to launch on other platforms, but they need their early stages right now. So literally a month out of launch and early stages. So you need to be able to see growth. You need to be able to see 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 holders before you can make that move to probably 1,000 holders before you can make that move to other exchanges, because there are other exchanges that you can get on a lot easier. But you still need volume. You still need, to get to a point to where your revenue or the money that comes from the coin can push or can fund the CertiK audit and can fund all of your other different pieces to it. Because you obviously don't want to sit here and just spend all the money out of your pocket. You want people to believe in the coin, and then you can use the money towards marketing, towards this, towards that, to where you can burn off a massive amount. Or, well, yeah, you know what I mean. So where you can add the other exchanges. I'm getting distracted here because I'm trying to find the things that I want. There we go. But if we wanted to do the scenario and say if they got to 500,000, if they got to 500 or $500 million worth of daily volume, which is right here, you're going to see that the daily amount that they can burn, right, is 823 billion coins. That's the daily amount. So within a year, you can burn off 300 trillion coins, right? And that's not factoring in any type of price increase, because as coins are burned, you will see the price ceiling increase, the price floor increase, right? You'll see all of that. So within the first 2 years, you'll be able to burn off the coins. That's what's insane. If people believe in this enough, and everybody that was holding Shiba Inu decided to get into a position that does have all of the checks and balances, this could be something that turns Shiba Inu into a potential chance to compete with some of the top coins that are out there, not just by market cap, but by price, right? And people that are holding millions can, sell what they sell. People that are holding billions. And the thing about it is it's not where you're just worrying about whales, to where, let's say whales have, 4.4, they bought 4.4 trillion Shiba Inu coins, which technically is around, 80 to $100 million, right? That's a lot of money, and they're looking to basically just double that and probably quadruple it, right? They get to that point and they turn $100 million into $500 million, right? They get out of their position. They obviously are big whales. They pull the position back a little bit. However, we're not done burning. You're still burning coins. You're still getting to higher prices. Just because that whale is out doesn't mean that people won't take that place, right? I think with $500 million in daily volume, we could see a massive amount that could burn off with Shiba Burn, but you just need the volume. Again, right now, there's only 430 people that are invested in this position, 430 people that are invested in Shiba Burn. And I think it could be bigger. Now 434. So the more transactions we have, the more growth you could see in this position. And right now, I mean, again, I hold like less than a fraction. Well, it is a fraction of 1%, because you can't hold more than 1%, right? So if I go into my position and what it would be, because currently I hold, let's say, one trillion billion or trillion, million, million. I think that's it. Hopefully that's it. Million, billion, trillion. Wait, let's see if that's right. Million, billion, trillion. Okay, I have quadrillion there. Come on. No, I gotta take away 3 zeros. All right, so that's one quadrillion. Million, billion, trillion. All right. So right now, my value, I have like $464 worth. So that's where my value is. So the current price of this, so I take this and I divide it by the 1 million that I have. It's at a very, very low price. Very, very low price. Yeah, insanely low price there, right? So let's say that this ends up increasing, and losing 3 zeros, I would add 3 zeros to the end of that. So this ends up going to a point to where it's, instead of that, it's now at point, how many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 zeros. So let's say I have 5 zeros. Oops. Messed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4. Maybe. I know that I have a little bit more. I think I have like 1.1 trillion. But let's say that's it. And that's the price. Now we basically uh this multiplied by this. I think that's what we get. And I'm going to get 4.6 million in just this price alone, while helping out with the burns, if that can happen. So obviously you can increase your investment by the amount of people that are holding it, and if you get in the beginning, and then also burn off a ton of Shiba Inu in the process. So obviously you can see massive growth to a position. And if we can get to that point, if we can get to 500 million in daily volume, that means your market cap's in the midst, which is something you don't think to happen. Why is this moving so slow? It's moving so slow. Guys, are we still there? I'm frozen. What's going on? I can't, because everything's frozen. Do I get out of Excel? Is that what I need to do? Nothing's responding. I can't even check the comments. I can't check anything.